Tales from the Trip, my Bantayan Island love child. Hello everyone, nice to be back. And today I'm going to tell you another tale from the trip. So, today's tale is an interesting one. It was pretty common for me when I was traveling around the Philippines that if I went to a new place, I would contact some people and see if anyone wanted to go to a local waterfall or beach with me. That's just the way I would travel around. You know, I was alone, I was traveling solo. So, you know, when I was going to go to a new place, I would start contacting mostly girls on dating sites and say, hey, I'm gonna come into your town. I'm gonna go to this waterfall or this beach. If you're interested in coming with me, come on along, let's go. So that's what I did, and I was going to Bantayan Island. So I was on my way to Bantayan, met some girl online. She offered to come with me for a few days. We had never met, and I picked her up and we went to Bantayan. So drove for an hour to get to Bantayan, took a ferry to the island itself, and then we spent a couple of nice days on Bantayan Island. It was a very nice trip. She's a nice girl. Everything went well. And then took her home, dropped her off. Pretty much the end of the story. Maybe we messaged a couple of times afterwards, but not much. Then, many months later, I got this interesting message. And the message said, "Hi Bruce, I want to let you know that I'm pregnant and I'm going to be having a baby soon." And I said, "Oh, good. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear that you're having a baby. That sounds very exciting for you." And she said, "No, you don't understand. This is your baby." And I was very taken aback and surprised. And I said, "No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that it's not mine." And she said, "Oh no, I'm sure it's yours. You know, we went to the island together and we were there for several days." And I said, "Yeah, but for reasons I won't get into now, I'm pretty sure it's not mine." She said, No, you're the only guy I've been with recently. You're the only one, you're the dad." So of course I asked, "Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? I mean, suddenly now you're apparently about to have a baby and now you're telling me this?" She said, "Well, I thought you would reject the baby, and I just didn't want to talk to you about it. You know, you were out of my life, and so therefore I didn't think it was, a good idea to contact you." I said, "Well, then why are you contacting me now?" She said, "Well, because, it came to the point where I needed help and support, and the baby's going to be born soon, so I just wanted to let you know that you're the father." Okay, I had a lot of doubts, but I wasn't 1000% sure she wasn't right, so I thought, okay, well, I should at least play along and find out what happens. So she needed to do a sonogram. And so she went to the doctor and she asked me for some money. It was like $100. And she went to the doctor and got a sonogram, and she came back with all these fancy pictures of what the baby looked like and things like that. But then she made a mistake. She told me, okay, the doctors have told me that it's 58 weeks along. And the next week, 59 weeks, she actually had the baby, and she sent me all these pictures of the baby. "Oh, you're a daddy. It's so exciting. I hope you will share this information with the world." But Ah, I have my Agoda booking. So I went back to Agoda and I started counting weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got all the way to 54. Not 58, not 59, 54. Now, with technology that they have in doctors and hospitals and MRIs and sonograms and things like that, they're not off by 4 weeks or 5 weeks, ever. They can almost tell you the day of conception. The day of conception. So I went back to her and said, you told me the baby was 59 weeks along. We met 54 weeks ago. That baby ain't mine. Sorry. Oh, no. The baby was born early, blah, 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 blah. No. Doctors are never off by 5 weeks, ever. So, as much as I feel kind of bad for that girl, and I don't know what her situation is, or if her previous boyfriend had broken up with her, or what happened to her, I don't know. All I know is, in the end, I'm sure that little love child was not mine. That was somebody else's little baby love child. So, that's my story of my love child from my motorcycle trip in the Philippines. Hope you liked it. So join me on this adventure. Let's go.